There are a lot of genetics. These eye exams. Yes. I wore eyeglasses from the time I was, well, really in the seventh grade until I had LASIK surgery in my 30s. Yes. hmm And I'm concerned that my sons have eyesight problems. Yeah. And then, of course, there's the alcoholism. There's the delusion. Yes. There's well, I can get out the mental health evaluations in just a few minutes. But, when you have poor eyesight, it's the genetics of the parents that cause that. Could you give me all the optometrists and this issue of wearing glasses or contacts? Yes. I was reading this on January 2019. Yes. hmm And I know that you have to cover up your crime. Yes. But I don't think you really understand the genetics of being a father. Poop. Now, I'm going to need to know the eye exams of every oath badge attorney. Yes. Mandatory reporter. Poop. Civil rights coordinator. Coach. All of those in the news media. Yeah. See, the optician fills lens prescriptions and makes sure that you have proper fit, whereas the optometrist conducts the eye exam. Yeah. Prescribes corrective lenses and handles some types of eye diseases, regulation very much. The ophthalmologist treats complex eye diseases and performs surgeries like cataract correction, yeah, in addition to all the optometrists can do. Now, the eye doctor quite often, see, when I got to Squim, yeah, from Guam, I stopped by Dr. Wickline's office. And I said, well, do you have my file from when I got the LASIK surgery? Because LASIK surgery actually came with a guarantee. Yes. And I can get a resurgery anytime I want, anytime I'm dissatisfied with the actual eyesight that I have. And I thought, well, I better go in and have my eyes examined, but I haven't been able to do that for, well, it must be 10 to 15 years now. Maybe I'm having a problem reading this. For every 40 minutes looking at an object at least 40 feet away for at least 40 seconds. Yep. Now, my wife went to the same optometrist, yes, because I wanted her to have LASIK surgery. And she did want to have it, but it didn't fit for her eyeballs. Yes. But Dr. Wickline did have a copy of her file, but he didn't have mine. Yes. Now, that did make a lot of sense to me because I would have thought that optometrists keep all signatures. Yes. Why don't you give me their actual servers and every signature of every lawsuit of every individual that doesn't think that my mental health problems won't affect the future of my sons? Now, there's this woman, Marilyn Van Proynt. Yes. She wears eyeglasses. But the one time I did see Heidi when I was at the grocery outlet in Squim, Washington, yes, she didn't have her glasses on. And quite possibly, oops, pipe pops, pipe, why don't you get me the actual eyes of my wife? Now, I had a really good breakfast today, and when I walked into the Queen of Angels Catholic Church for their monthly Knights of Columbus breakfast, yes, I had two plates full. I was looking at the amount of calories I was eating, and I thought I probably should eat it because I didn't really want to have a lunch. Yeah. But I noticed Foursquare Church was putting on the lunch today at the PBH. Poop. I'm going to need the back of the knees and the knees. Yes. So when you go through the actual prescriptions of all of those that have had eye exams for the last 40 years, yes. Why don't you get me their eyes? And then all of those that did LASIK surgery, yes. Yes. And then the exams of every child that you said, well, they have nearsightedness or farsightedness or astigmatism. You know, quite often when you're really looking at the vision of the nation, I'm going to need every signature of every patient file and all the optometry offices and exactly what was that I was seeing when two dogs walked by me. Poop. Because it seemed that they had bright colors as if we should all be seeing fluorescent. Yes. Now, I'm not in a big hurry, but just reading this, there is something about the ears. Mm. You know, the Amazon Echo, the Google Home, and the Apple HomePod. Yes, yes, yes. Uh, hey Siri. Okay, Google, buy toilet paper. The voice-enabled assistant. Yes, yes. Alexa, what should I make for dinner? I'm gonna want those, and it seems that there's some sort of really good. Well, see, it says here, advances in artificial intelligence, natural language processing. Yes, but the speaker system of these, I just want to test it for any frequencies or any left or right ear hearing. Yes. Now, Google says if I'd ask for steak or fish recipe, I would receive more options. What if I just ask for fish? Now, these speaker systems, yes, are actually pretty good. It says in this article, yes, that while the HomePod offers the richest sound, yes, Amazon's and Google's top-of-the-line models, the 9-inch silicon drawer, Echo Plus, and shoebox-sized Google Home Max, yes, also provide enough audio oomph to fill your living room. And I got to thinking about the Bose system, BOSE. Could you just look in their servers and get me every signature of all of those that thought that home audio was so important? Yes. Not that I'm trying to violate their privacy, but I'd like to GPS the location of all of those that think that music and being able to see is so important. Now, a lot of the family, coach, their audio files. Yes, yes, yes. But it says bet all of them work a lot better when you pony up $5 to $15 a month for Amazon Music Unlimited. Yeah. Google Play Music, Apple Music. Could you give me all the online music IP addresses from Amazon, Google, or Apple? The Apple Play Store. You know, you can download MP3s of songs. Just give me all the locations where you can purchase music. Yes, yes, yes. And then every IP address on the internet that thought, well, I'm going to have one of these Siris or Alexas or whatever they call themselves, and then I'm going to have this unlimited amount of music. Now, I know Jeff Bezos getting divorced, are you? Did you already decide your divorce settlement? Because I thought I had a lawsuit with that individual personally. Yes. Could you get me the actual lawsuits of those that I'm suing? Yes. Where the wife said, well, I better get half the estate right now, the community property. See, his wife may not have had her cervix channel quivered in a long time. Yes. And she thought, well, now I'm single, I'll probably ask Paul to do it. And I kind of thought that if I took a large amount of the actual community property before or during the divorce, it would diminish the amount of money you'd receive as a woman. So get me the actual divorces and the community property of every oath badge attorney. Yes. All of those in school districts. Yes. Optometrists. Yes. Those in technology. As much as I know Jeff and his wife are separating, should get next number of hundreds of millions of dollars. My thought was that if I was to sue them as a community property state, both the husband and the wife, yes, I could take most of their assets myself. So I'm going to need to know the actual divorces for the last 8 years, and then all of those in office, every attorney, and all of those that said, well, I'm going to buy one of these all ears voice enabled digital assistants like Alexa and friends do chores on command, never make a mess, ignore you only occasionally. Because I will sue the actual divorce itself. Now, this idea, yes, that you're going to separate, right, man, I'm going to be servicing the sexual needs of all of those divorcees. More than likely, I'm going to be suing your community